YouTube, it's Above Average Cody coming at you today with some of my finest work in the Halo Infinite ranked arena. And although I only put up a whopping stat line of 8 kills and 7 assists in this game, I walked away from this live Fire Slayer game feeling like this is the best Halo I have probably ever played. So today we're going to VOD review it, and I'm going to show you guys some of the specific things that I've been kind of manipulating with my gameplay that I've been finding huge success with, and hopefully you guys can kind of take away something from it to put into your gameplay as well. So hopefully you can take these leaps and strides that I also have. Now we're going to go back to the start here. I want to take it in fully. I actually have not watched this back yet. I'm doing it first here for you guys for a video. This could look like some average Halo Infinite gameplay, but I walked away from this game feeling really good, so I'm excited to see how it goes. Normal start here. I like to play around cuts. Here I chose to go right towards OS because we already had 1 or 2 dead here in the feed, and I knew OS was going to be coming up, obviously, at the start of the game. We all know that. I come out, I get sniped, but I put in good damage on the sniper, and Brent is obviously able to pick up the kill. So now we have snipe, we have OS, and let's see how I play this off the spawn here. I actually spawned back A. And we're all huddled around OS. For some reason, everybody kind of moved away from it. This guy down Kedor is not even looking towards it. So I'm not sure how this goes. So I can see that happening, so I kind of slow up. Old me would have just beelined right for OS, but we've already evolved past that. And now that I see I have help from Story here, I'm going to push out on cuts. I still push out a little too fast. He actually took steps backwards, I believe. He moved up. Oh, he threw the nade at his feet and then backed up. So the timing was there, but it didn't work out good based on that. The classic, he thought he had regular grenades. So I actually go down, but I put in some good damage, and they're able to push out and secure that overshield, which obviously very crucial. As you can see in the kill feed here, they have heat wave. We're actually 2 dead on the map right now, so I'm kind of just moving around, seeing what I can find, maybe trying to get over to my other teammate here. I see nothing. I'm going to actually move back towards my teammates. I actually heard something there on cuts. Gifted with this dude not looking at me from sandbags, so I put in some shots there. However, terrible placement on the map. I'm standing there in mid. Here, not a good play at all. I can see my teammates, just as learning experience for you guys watching. I can clearly see my teammates all spawned B or big door area. So it's safe to assume the enemies are going to be dummies, C-plat, maybe even scoreboard area. So my nade, I probably did hear something there. So it's fine to shoot this guy, but I can't just be standing out in the open like that and dying top mid there. So pretty mediocre so far. And now here, I see my teammates. One goes down sandbags. I'm going to poke out and look, but I'm not going to push out in the open. I'm going to put in some shots back up. Okay, there's nobody there to help me, so I'm going to move back towards the team. This is all good gameplay here. Teammate goes down C. He was kind of alone. I call out that they're still back tower, so I put in some damage, and Brent's able to push out and clean it up. So those are all good trades there. I call out there's one behind Brent. I distinctly remember this. He turns around and is able to pick up the kill there with the other teammate. One cuts. I'm able to pick up his damage there. Call out OS is coming up in 17, I believe it was. We're up 12-9 right now. Just moving around, but I'm moving around my teammates. You guys saw early on there in that situation where I told you I made the wrong decision. I was moving around looking for enemies. You do not always have to move around looking for enemies. You can move around looking for teammates. So you can see I'm huddled around the area of my teammates. So wherever an enemy comes up, we're probably going to be shooting the same thing. And now I have to shift. OS is coming up in a few seconds, so I'm going to move this way. I'm going to play it patiently in cuts, wait and see if any push out. 2 come from window at the same exact time. I should have been 1 more second patient there before I just flew out and got obliterated. But luckily, again, the teammates, we were all moving together. We were able to secure another OS. We don't necessarily win all the trades there, but we do get the OS. I go down, I get the heat wave. I check to see where Brent is above me. 1 running Kedor. Here, putting a little damage scoreboard, but 1 comes to me on the right. I'm going to be very patient. Brent makes the good play to drop down. And again, they pushed us 1 by 1 by 1, and we were all together as a team. However, old me, I grab this heat wave, right? And I get the kill on the guy Kedor here, right? I run right out towards this guy to try to kill him. Instead, I put 1 quick shot of the heat wave right into him, and I kind of I play my angle, right? So here, the biggest thing I'm doing is playing my cover. I don't have any teammates out here. Sure, I know there's Brent above me, and I know there's somebody over by cuts, but pushing out does not help me. This guy can easily cut the angles off and get the kill here. And by holding my cover, I'm fortunate enough to hear the person next to me. I'm able to back up, and we're all able to secure the kills together as a team to go up 21-13 here. So just to look back really quick, if I would have just flown out to that guy's scoreboard, even if I somehow get the kill on this guy, I get pinched from the other guy that's running from a tunnel door. So just a good play, and all I did was simply hold my ground and my position and let my teammates kind of eat up whatever the situation calls for. So now I'm going to run through towards A and B side to kind of cancel out where they could potentially be spawning. And instead, I find the spawners here by nest. I'm creeping around here. There's one shot by B there. And I believe only 1 or 2 spawn there. And I see people went down top mid. So I'm just going to give a quick peek there. But I'm not going to run out. I caught some sight. I got some info. I didn't shoot or anything. And I just backed out. Sometimes info is all you need from an angle, guys. And obviously, 2 teammates dead, so just running through the center of the map is not advised, so I'm just going to patiently peek. Info on 1. Peek again. Info on 2. Okay. I'm going to check my left side. No info. I'm going to go back to this angle. And I've been talking about this a lot in recent videos, guys. If you don't see anything in an angle, go to a different angle. Like, don't just stare at something. Even if you get the info, if there's nothing immediately going on, you don't have to just stare at that angle, right? So I'm patiently just gathering this info. Obviously, info on 2. Look back pillars. Nothing. Okay, I'm looking back mid. They're not pushing mid. I get some shots there. And I see Brent going to make a play back tower. We did not talk about this at all, right? Sometimes you have to be just thinking and on the same page with your teammates without communication, especially if you play solo. So I see he wants to open up and play back tower. So I'm just going to run with him. You know, I have 1 shot in the heat wave ready to go. And sure enough, we're able to team shot this guy. And once again, we're moving as a squad. Teammate goes down. And we're kind of just like a wave of teammates here. I see Story pushing down bottom mid, so I'm going to go and see if he flushes this guy out towards A. It doesn't happen that way, but again, I'm eating up areas on the map, and what that does is throws off the enemy team. I'm not met with any resistance, and I come right up behind this guy, come up behind this guy. He repulses me back, which actually helped me there. And again, put in the damage, let the teammates clean up the kills. I live to fight another day. It's 29-18. And I mean, nobody's really going like nuclear. The enemy team's a little all over the place, is kind of hurting them a little bit. I also always forget to say at the beginning, this is probably a high diamond lobby, diamond 5-6 probably SR-wise, average SR-wise. So again, I'm running back towards my teammates. They're kind of cleaning up all the kills because again, they're all together on the map. Lucky win on the 1v1 there. And then I'm able to turn, go grab that OS. Cut off the angles as much as possible. Help kill that guy on scoreboard. They actually have split spawns right now, which is really unfortunate for them, but we do go 2 dead. And now I'm getting shot from 2 different directions from the split spawns, so I'm just going to do my best to live up here. I actually still had the heat wave in my pocket from before. That's how long I've been living on the map here. So I actually have to reload it, which is kind of inconvenient. I should have dropped the dead one and then picked up something else while it was empty, but I see the spawners here. I was hoping they didn't see me. So I'm going to play this, put in some damage while also trying to live up. I see Brent got 2 kills, so I'm actually going to just slither away, and I choose to go back after he gets those kills. He's clearing out back tower. I actually catch one spawning dummies. Just choked the gunshots there. Brent was actually talking about doing more Octagon together so that he can help me hopefully get more of that cracked aim back. Brent Pink's elbow. Snap to B to try to help him. Again, team shots, guys. Just moving around Brent. He gets the kill there. 1 up sandbags. Again, I'm going to put in damage. I have the green gun out. I'm just going to back out. C1 bridge. I'm going to put in damage. I'm going to back out. And I think I was calling out. I'm like, help, help, help. Brent comes to help. Now that Brent's here, I can get some health. Poke out and reach out if he needs help. Nobody there. Check up sandbags. I see teammate fighting. Kind of leave Brent there, but we're able to secure I think 2 kills. Nope, only 1 kill. But Brent was good. He ended up getting that kill on C-Plat anyways because that enemy was pretty solo and Brent is, how you say, cracked. So we're doing all right here. Unfortunately, I died to that second guy. I feel like I probably should have won that gunfight, but again. And now I know these guys have damage in them. That's why I'm kind of just flying at them. Again, like, you guys see how how I'm letting my teammates clean up my damage. You have to realize the situation when it's time for you to clean up the teammates' damage, right? So here, somebody already killed one up there. He's kind of moving completely away, but somebody else is there shooting, putting in nades. I slide out, get that kill. OS and 10. I'm kind of right where I want to be. I thought one was flushing out A tunnel here, so I kind of just went back to check. And now we have the OS. We need one more kill, and I believe this is where the game ends. So the biggest takeaway here is obviously I was a monster support player. By no means was I the top fryer. 18, 13, 11. I only had 8, but I had the 11 assists here. And you guys could see how much I didn't really have to push the envelope on many gunfights. Obviously, 1v1s you want to avoid as much as possible, but the majority of the time here, it came down to me either putting in damage and willing to die for it because I knew I had help that was going to clean up the kills like you just saw in that situation there, or I would put in damage and just... I wouldn't have to take the rest of the gunfight. You guys know what I mean here? Like, it's not all about making the flashy plays. Just because you have the power weapon doesn't mean you have to fly full force at the enemy. Very often I find that I'm the player that's doing the entry fragging damage. I'm running in and dying, and then my teammates have to clean it up. And I've gotten better at timing up being the entry fragger so that that damage doesn't go wasted. But the biggest thing that I'm doing in this gameplay here, guys, is I'm not really being the entry fragger. I'm kind of just working around my teammates and just taking whatever comes to me. And sometimes it's really that easy. Obviously, I probably could have played a little more aggressive this game with how much we were kind of stomping them. But again, I've been really trying to mold my gameplay into something more advanced. So even if it's an easier lobby, I'm still trying to play very sweaty, if you will, and try to take my gameplay to the next level. But this game went really well. Again, this is some of the best pure Halo I've played. By no means was it, like, flashy. By no means was I the hot top fryer. But I felt like I made a lot of good decisions, and I'm looking around at all the angles. I'm taking information in ways that I was not doing a year ago, especially not even 1 month ago. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this VOD review. I thought this would be a good one to go through because, again, it's not flashy, but it's some good Halo, and hopefully you guys got something good out of it. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. We just broke 6,000 subs. It's unbelievable. I never thought we'd hit 1,000. So thank you for all the support on the channel, guys. Leave a like on the video as well. Leave a comment. And, of course, guys, channel membership, super thanks if you'd like to support monetarily. Helps me out a lot as a content creator, but please do not feel like you have to. But alrighty, guys. Again, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for all the love. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next one.